What's up, boys? Today we're going to be trying out the legendary MACE wizard. So I've messed around with the Morningstar skill a little bit as a secondary ability, and it seemed pretty strong there, so I think as a main weapon it will actually be extremely strong. And then for the second ability we'll grab Ring Blade since it's physical and melee, has some useful debuffs with some of the upgrades on that. And one thing I noticed with the Morningstar skill is it actually has extremely strong force scaling. It gives a huge damage multiplier, a huge duration multiplier, a lot of piercing. I don't know if this one's going to be relevant since 100 is probably already enough, but the damage and duration alone is already extremely good. So we're going to try and get a decent amount of that to go on it. We've got the Mark of the Archer to get some extra movement speed and multi-strike, and I think some force as well. That's the main thing here. We've got some big force here, a lot of movement speed here stacking up throughout the run, and of course the combo of healing rings to keep us healthy, give us damage and movement, and then to convert our movement to attack speed and a bit more healing and a bunch of multi-strike. I'm not sure which of the evolutions are best on the Morningstar, but there are at least two of them that can give you effects that add basically even more Morningstars. Like, I think one of them can cause it to split when it hits enemies, and I definitely want that. Let's get some force here. And the gold slabs actually hurt when you have that stupid artifact. The early game actually does seem pretty rough though. We might need the evolution that causes the chains to deal damage as well, since it's a bit hard to hit with just the mace right now, it looks like. So for dedication we wanted force here. So we can banish that, and then for proficient we wanted multi-strike and then movement and attack speed. So we can memories that, grab some damage. Oh my god, half my HP when it spawns on top of me? Seriously? So this does offer a lot of damage, but I don't like reducing the stats like attack speed and multi-strike and stuff, because those are the most fun stats, so usually just gonna banish that. So we'll grab the multi-strike and then that on the next level. And then we can banish that. And we definitely want area, range, and force together, and we'll combine that with the force and damage from the archer here. So we can memories that. Take some damage here. I can't even avoid that, I'm too slow! Why is the early game like this, man? It's mainly those icicles that spawn from some of the elites. They can spawn like right on top of you and there's no like grace period where it can't damage you. So you just take half of your HP instantly, so we can banish that. And then we can grab the two weapon proficiencies here with force. And then sometimes the fire areas will spawn in a way where you don't have enough movement speed to avoid them in the early game as well. I don't know, there just seems to be a lot of unavoidable damage in the early game right now. Like, that icicle almost hit me instantly there. Let me grab the movement speed to help out a bit with that right now, because I just literally can't even avoid everything right now. So I think we were ready for the... Oh, we should have both of these since I can't right-click either of them. What do we want on this? Probably cone size, but I think we need some more movement speed for now. We don't want this one though, we want the force over there, so I'll banish that. And then grab the nice mix of stats here for the maces. We are already wearing those. Or no, we have the better ones. But I already have those anyways. Let's see. Base Force, Multi-Strike. Those are both very cool. That's the only way to gain Base Force, so yeah, we'll take some of that. Crit chance, I would rather have the... yeah, that's a pretty good damage increase. So here we'll grab a bit of regen to try and stabilize the extremely difficult early game. More movement to avoid stuff. So we don't want this one. We do want the two here. And then let's try and find something more useful like force here. We also want that proficient. Then we can banish elemental effect. That's not going to work with the maces. We can grab this one now. And then we have both of these? Oh, that's the same one. Durr. Okay, we'll grab this one. I was just looking at the right-click effect, if it was showing or not on those. See if I had already taken them. And then we can finish that now. Base force. Ooh, base attack speed. I think we don't have any sources of that either, so that might be pretty good. I think we will wait on that a bit and take the defense for now. Base damage, I can probably banish that one. And then try to reroll into something. There we go, base attack speed. More movement. Damage and force, that's the only one here, yup. And then cone size, yup. Base range angle size. I think we wanted this one. A ton of stats for 4 different categories. Especially force, attack speed, and multi-strike are cool. So we could probably banish this one if we had any left. But for now, we can memories this one and take some multi-strike. And then here's the other 3 base multi-strike. We want the percentages on that one, I think. That's the wrong one, rip. That doesn't do a whole lot for me. Let's see what else we can find. That's boring. 90%, this will pass that at level 200? So that's not happening. So we can toss those on, and we'll go from 2.08 up to currently, where did it go? 2.6. Could really use that level 3 on the Morningstar right now so we can hit more. What am I dying to over there? Jesus. Okay, we have 2 category. Wait, this one. Oh, that one's locked. I didn't see that. Oops. This one has a right click so we can memories that and then finish that off. Yeah, I think we need to get the damaging chains thing first so I can actually consistently hit with that. Let's get this one out of the way. Just feels like I'm like swinging them, but they're not really damaging that much. Okay, attack speed and cone size. That looks good for hitting more often with that one. I don't think I'm gonna send up a common item when I can just get uncommon, so we'll probably save that for a better chest and just take the XP for now. Like the red one right there. Here we go, finally, damage force, attack speed, and multi-strike. Sounds great. Oh, that's the wrong ones. Every time I've tried this version where it gives you just the main weapon's attack speed, it's felt really weak because it just doesn't do anything for the other weapons, and then that makes you weaker overall, so we're gonna reroll that even though it might work. And definitely not. I could send that up, but I don't know if I'm ever going to use that. There's got to be some more interesting stuff we can keep for now. And then we can finally get the evolution. This one does not have a right click, so we can take that. So let's see, 2 and a butterfly pattern. I think that was the other one I wanted. Or wait, no. Crap. This is the one I'm used to since it was one of the starting ones. But these two will both allow you to do like either more Morningstars or more hits with them. A 60% chance of emitting and unleash one that bounces between enemies. That just sounds so cool. I've got to take that. And then we're probably not even gonna get the chain damage one, since the other one will give us more hits and then maybe more of them bounce between enemies. Sounds cool. Here, I would like blade size, I think, to hit more often with it. So we'll get some more defense for now. Let's get some area, I think. Here we can grab the blade size now, or base force. We can grab attack speed there. I think I'm fine with either. Let's go ahead and grab the evolution on this to help out. So 2 with slow, 2 with fragile. That's direct damage. We definitely want that. And then I think we probably will want slow as well, so probably not the circling. But we'll grab fragile for now. We definitely want some good sources of that for direct damage. Let me get some more defense to help stabilize still. Then we can probably just grab some of these. Dedication is fine. So we'll probably want Holy Aura for more debuffing. Transfixion's very good, but it's projectile. And I think there's something... One of the ethereal shifts buffs your melee. I think it just reduces the damage, actually, so that should be fine. If we're just using it to debuff, then. Base force, we can grab that now. Crit chance, I would rather have attack speed, I think. I have like 5 copies of Berserker Boots already on this run, thank you. Attack speed, there we go. Do the quests that weaken the bosses work on every copy of them here? When there's like 3 of them spawning? Base multi-strike would be kind of cool. Let's wait a bit for that then. Let's get the level on this and more debuffing power. Multi-strike, blade size are both nice. I definitely want the blade size here. Attack speed. On crit chance, so we can apply debuffs extra times when it crits, not bad. And we can go ahead and grab one of the scrolls here. Weapon proficiency, we wanted those 2 together. And we wanted the 2 there as well. And then here's our base multi-strike for tier 5. So here we want slowing. Affliction won't really help since that's the damage over time stuff. And then I guess we may as well take the extra damage on that. We can grab the weapon proficiency. And then we can grab that as well, and both of these will be free now. Ooh, the Morningstar, yup. Blade size as well. So yeah, having the chains deal damage is probably best in slots, but this will give me more Morningstars overall, and it will combine with the other one for an absolute ton of them, and that sounds funnier. And then we can freely grab either of these. What is that? Is that an artifact? Oh, that's the quest thing, right. Forgot I was doing that. So we have the upgraded version of that? No, that's the other version. I have no rerolls. 10% chance of 1 HP on kill. This is on damage. That seems better even though that's rare. It seems like this would be a lot more healing. And we have been struggling quite a bit in the early game, so I'm going to keep the more defensive one, I think. And then we can finish that off. Blade size, yes. Alright, seems like we have enough maces now, hopefully. Then we can grab the blade upgrade, multi-strike. Yes, that's nice. For debuffing. Slow. I guess we don't have to take it, but it actually will combine nicely with the other upgrade that'll be best here, so sure. And it'll buy us a little bit of room to move around against a lot of melee enemies. Dedication, we can go ahead and grab that, or take the force here. Or effect, I mean. I'm fine with any of those, I think. That's like the 10th pair of Berserker Boots, my god. crit bonus just doesn't seem that interesting. Let's get a bit of range here, and then let's see how the force is doing on this now. Damage multiplier almost 6 times? With a 20-second duration? And 500 piercing? Level up 5,000 times. Let's take multi-strike here. More debuffing. Do I want a 4th ability? Holy or Radiant Aura is decent. I'm gonna wait a bit and see if I really feel like getting another one. Cone size, yes. Oh, multi-strike. We'll take that actually. Cone size, we can grab that now. Damage all abilities. I guess we would take that one. The other one is Archer, which has something similar. Why doesn't it show the Archer ones? Do you get one from each category for each mark? I honestly don't really remember. I'm gonna wait a bit on that and see what happens. I don't really... Yeah, like this. Okay, you get one from each character, it looks like. So I want the movement speed here for attack speed. I might take that one for the large mace damage. Crit chance will lower the debuffing on that for some of the upgrades, but I don't really care that much. But we can only take one anyways, so... What else can we get there? The debuff on crits. I'm not that concerned with it. Base crits, sure. Yeah, we don't care about dots at all, so we may as well get a bit of damage on it based on the debuff stacks. Get some more defense and finish off the bulwark. That gold hurts so much, my god, dude. Blade, ooh, attack speed actually. Ooh, base attack speeds. I'm fine with either of those. Attack speed, I definitely want that one. Let's get the mace. It's kind of weird that you can just die to the gold dropped by enemies? Like, it shouldn't be that high, right? So we definitely want this one, and we can double that for even more attack speed on everything. And then this one's almost finished. This one actually will be finished at tier 3. Attack speed, we want that. Multi-strike, I'm fine with. Multi-strike, yes. Finish off the defense with one more level. Okay, attack speed projectile, that will not work, so we're looking for the melee version of that then. And it will reduce the damage of the projectiles, which we're mainly using it to debuff anyways. Yeah, we're looking for that one. Damage and cone size. We can get some nice blade size there to hit more often. There's the melee, so we can double that then. Oh, the 150% force. That's actually good as well then. So they're both a 50% increase, I think? That would be 50 up to 66. That would be a 33% increase. So I guess we'll take the helmet for massive force. And then that puts us at a 7.22 multiplier with a 25-second duration? And I'm not like stacking force at the cost of everything else, I'm just getting it where it's really good. Cone size, we wanted the blade size there. And then I guess we may as well take that. Is there anything else good for that? We could probably get something cool on the Morningstar itself. So I'm gonna save it for that then. Blade size, there we go. Attack speed effect on hits. Let's get that up a bit while it's doubled. I don't think I cared too much. Force. Base multi-strike. Oh, that's the only thing available there. Let's take a quick look at that. 0.24. That'll boost it by quite a bit, and it's doubled at tier 9, so we'll do it. Vampire's only weakness, a billion maces to the face. Force and damage, you're never really going to be able to keep that overcharge though, and that's not very good. I don't think I'd even send either of those up. We do actually need to find some cool stuff though. Tier 10, we can get some big base attack speed there, since that's doubled. Actually, I probably should have saved some of the memories for here. I'm not sure what's best. I'm just gonna take the massive increase to, well, it's not a massive increase, but to that many different stats, the total gain kind of is what I was trying to say there. Attack speed is probably the best there, yep. That slime has around 100 times the HP of anything else, Jesus. Maybe even more. Base on crits. I think I like the doubled multi-strike in the area there. Grab some base crit for now. That's almost done. So is that. Force and damage. I guess we could send that one up. Yeah, that guy just dies in like 1 second of being hit by all the maces. And then the slime was taking like 1% of that damage. Multi-strike, there we go. That just doesn't seem good. I guess we can get it out of the item pool at least, so we're more likely to find something cool, since I have 3 to send up anyways. Crit chance. Finish that off real quick. That's almost done. Area is done now. Defense level 5. More force. Finish off the pickup range. Let's get attack speed. More maces. Probably not the best damage stat, but it's the funniest looking. Looks like we might be able to handle one more ability, so probably just the Radiant Aura to debuff for our mace. I don't think anything else is super good here. Total stacks. Finish off the damage real quick. Attack speed. One more level and we can take that scroll for it. I think base attack speed is the best, but I don't really care that much. Oh, that's a chest. damage, burn based on pickup, movement speeds. Maybe? I feel like you would have to have those to go with it, but you can't wear one on either foot. Probably just take the blazing shell. And then we want this one for fragile, applied to enemies, more direct damage. I guess we take force at this tier. Attack speed is fine. More stacks. And then we may as well take the extra hit just in case that allows it to apply the debuff multiple times as well. We can get attack speed there, that's a bit better. That's a lot of maces. Three attack speed from 0.4. 5.28 multi-strike from 1. A 10 times damage multiplier from 1. With 418% from the rare helmets. 35-second duration. 833 piercing. Based on the damage dealt, and then all of the stats on that also increase the damage it's dealing. So it kind of feeds into itself, but the diminishing returns reduce that a lot. And then all the enemies just die and there's nothing left to stack on. Total stacks is fine. Base damage, nope. See if we can finish that off with something good. Base attack speed, that's nice. I can't see where the uncommon item well is with all the stupid magnets. Oh, there it is. It's hiding under the magnet on the left. crit chance. Alright, let's see the stats for the boss fight now. 2.37 attack speed, is that correct? Yeah, I have the boots up right now. Over 10 times the base damage. 5.28 times the multi-strike. Damage multiplier for Enforce 10.76. With 484% from the helmet, wow. Max duration 37.67 seconds. I don't know what that's applied to because it definitely doesn't last that long on like one swing of it. I have no idea what that actually does. 899 piercing. Like it just shoots out and then it comes back to me in like 1 second, right? Whoa, what happened with that? It's definitely not lasting 40 seconds here. I hate those little balls of purple lightning because they can spawn basically right on top of you and then all of them will hit you instantly as well, so you have to be very careful with those ones. But 2 of them are dead, shouldn't be too bad now. This guy does not take very much damage from my balls though. Where is the rare thing? There we go. So, a bunch of junk, we don't have that one, that's fine. I don't think I would ever use those, but it'll help me find some cooler stuff now at least. So, final stats, after killing the boss, that brought us up to 486%. I think that was only 2% more. But still, that's a massive damage multiplier. I don't actually know what that does. And I don't think we needed 900 piercing, but we had it anyways. 3 different skills to debuff for it. $768 million on one ability. 232 million on the ring blades. 118 on the transfixion is actually pretty good considering we took a minus 200% projectile damage there, I think, to get the melee attack speed, and then 34 on the Holy Aura came pretty late. Finally got the Ethereal Shift B, which is probably pretty strong as well since the A one is not bad. So the starting gear one more time, Mark of the Arrow for some extra force, multi-strike, movement speed, stuff like that. War Chief's Visor to get some massive force based on damage dealt. We got the rare version of that for 50% more force from that. Movement speed with some base damage and some healing from the rings. Nice jewelry combo. Berserker boots for a bunch of attack speed based on movement speed, some healing. Bunch of multi-strike there. We got the rare version of that doesn't have the scaling but has a ton of base. And then on the shards, we grabbed a bit of health and damage for some base stats, but a ton of force to get that damage multiplier up. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.